Right. We're starting now. Jake is like somewhere far away acting like he's right in front of his mic. This is episode 15. I'm very confident that this is episode 15.
Yes.
That's right. It's
I
episode
believe
15.
so. Because I
Alright.
was on the last one, which was 14.
Alright, what's everybody been playing? Emma's been playing that college game.
College fucking sucked.
You know, Memma's on that grind, man. 6 classes. And he's got work. And he still shows up.
Just killing himself.
But we can't even give Pinstripe to freaking show up. Yeah, if he bailed on us again talking about, I'm sick.
Yo, Pinstripe, you can be out charges next week, nigga.
No, that's alright.
Ready, bitch.
That's alright. I got another way he can contribute to the group. And oh my god, I've been
man.
interrupted again. Hold on.
No, man. If we're still doing the podcast, he has currently muted himself. We can hear him. He's talking to someone. He's talking to his brother again, in case he muted himself and no one can hear it. This is what he's talking to him about stuff. So I am Keeler. I'm gonna talk about what I've been playing. I've been playing Dishonored 2, Cuphead, and I've been replaying Metal Gear Solid 5. I also finished Season 1 of Batman Telltale. That was really good. Cuphead's really good too. I don't know what the topics are, so I can't really...
I'm just playing Sonic Adventure. I still haven't beaten it.
What? You've been playing Sonic Adventure? You barely touched that game.
I played it like 2 days ago. What are you talking about?
How far are you in there yet? Did you finish
Sonic?
Sonic's story?
No, I'm not on Sonic Story yet.
Did you finish anyone's story?
Tails, and I'm one stage away from finishing Knuckles'.
Did you finish Biggs?
No.
Have you even started Biggs? Well, good luck when you start Biggs the Cat.
Yeah, I hear that's gonna be a fun.
Fishing simulator.
It's not gonna be as bad as Final Fantasy Fishing Edition.
The game already has fishing.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Final Fantasy Fishing VR Edition.
The game still has fishing already. It's the same thing, but with a VR.
Fuck VR right now.
It's the same thing. Dude, I don't know if this is a topic, but the VR headset's supposed to be getting a new version of it coming out soon. Yeah, they announced it in Japan. It's gonna be bundled with the camera. Yeah, there's already a new version of it, which makes the other one obsolete. And with the amount of time, with how long this is going to take KD, I don't even know what the topics are. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is Jake talking about things he's not going to do?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, my brothers have like no manners. Freaking god. So, I needed to sign into PSN again because they couldn't use YouTube.
Rip.
Dang.
It feels bad.
They were so excited. It's funny because they thought they were going to be able to play Cuphead when they got a new HDMI cable after they broke the other one, but they don't know yet. It's only on Xbox and PC.
Oh, rip.
That's right.
Rip. They're gonna find out and they're gonna be so mad.
I know,
You're
fam.
like, what the hell?
Did everybody say what they were playing?
I saw what I was playing, right? Kinda.
I don't know. I
You
wasn't.
kind of did.
But yeah, he was playing College. It's an okay game. Freaking I've been playing a Batman Telltale game. I played through episode 1 of The Enemy Within like 3 times because I didn't like what was happening in my thing. And then episode 2 finally came out after being delayed for a freaking week. Played that. I really liked it. I didn't like the results I got, so I played through it again like I usually do. So yeah, now I have more desirable results, and I'm ready for episode 3, which probably won't be available till like late November. Or not late November, like sometime early November. I hate waiting for the rest of the episodes of Telltale games to come out. But yeah, that's it. I still haven't played Persona 4 Golden since the last thing, but that's what I'm gonna get onto next. So I can get the Hardcore Rosette fan achievement just to rub it in Pinstripe's face, and because I want it anyway. Did Jake even mention that he's barely been playing Sonic Adventure?
Yep.
Yeah, he's barely been playing Sonic Adventure, but I gotta make sure Jake's not lying about nothing, because you know Jake be lying. Anyways,
That shit before you get hit, bitch.
shut up, Jake. Anyways, are we moving on to topics now? Oh yeah, Pinstripe's been playing MLB. That's all he plays anymore.
Do we even need to mention it?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think we need to mention that. I think it's just known by now.
Yeah, you're right.
Hashtag Pinstripe won't play Persona.
We can barely hear, or at least I can barely. Oh wait, I think I have him turned down to like 15.
Yeah, you have me at like 15% or something like that.
You shouldn't have been raising your fucking voice yesterday.
Don't
You need to
make
learn
me
how to
raise
shut the
my
hell
voice.
up.
Yeah, I run the show here, nigga.
I'll run nothing.
Oh man.
I'll run your ass out of the server.
Whoa.
Alright, G.
Yep, there we go.
Alright, are we moving on to topics now?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go, because a lot of greed. It's a greedy week. Alright, so let's start. The voice acting strike that I completely forgot about is over.
Yep.
Yeah, Keeler mentioned some extra details to me, like how actors didn't even know what character they were using their lines for and stuff like that. Why was it that they weren't informed again?
Because video game developers wanted to make sure that the leaks didn't happen.
Okay.
So the voice actor for Fallout 4, the male voice actor, didn't know he was voicing a character or the main character for Fallout 4 until the game came out.
Okay. I thought
That's
it would
when
be
he
something
found
like
out.
I thought it'd be something like, oh, if I'm this character, I should ask for more money. But
it's just they don't know like what the character's motivation was. They just had like the script, and for like Mass Effect Andromeda, it was known that the voice actors had to record each line individually, and that's why the voice acting in that wasn't that good.
okay, that makes sense. Does anybody care about the voice actor strike? I don't know. For me, I don't care that much about voice actors because I never play a game and I'm like, hey, that's a really good voice actor. I'll mention something if I recognize one. I won't know their name. I'll be like, oh, I've heard this guy's voice, but I won't be like, oh my god, the voice acting's so good. But that's just me. Do you care at all, member?
No.
Okay. I know Jake does.
I do or don't?
You do?
Why would I care?
I don't know. I know Pinstripe and Keeler care.
Yep.
I swear to God,
Pinstripe doesn't
like
explain his-
like he talks about going to convention. He's like, oh my god, there's blah blah blah. I gotta get his autograph. I remember he said the Lucio voice actor charged him $20 to take a picture with him, or to get him to say, oh, let's break it down or something. One of those things.
Rip.
I'm like, damn. Like even if there was someone I really wanted to meet like that, that's not worth it to me.
Yeah, I saw Johnny Young Bosch here at the Comic-Con here in Wyoming.
You did.
He's the one who voiced Narukami in the Persona anime.
You said did he try to
Mhm.
charge you money?
No, I didn't even talk to him because he
Oh.
was just sitting there, and then I thought about it, and then I remembered I don't have any money. I was just there to look at stuff,
Oh my god.
and was like, I don't even want to try, because then that would be like a dick move to ask, and then be like, oh, I don't have no money. So I just didn't even bring it up. I took a picture from afar
Okay.
and was like, look, there he is.
Okay. See, developers are afraid to talk about their games because gaming culture is too toxic. I can agree, but
Yeah.
I know some of these devs don't want to talk about their games because they know they're gonna put something shitty in there and there's gonna be a huge backlash.
Yeah.
It's like there's two sides to the freaking thing. Like, just look at how toxic Jake is.
I'm not toxic.
Yeah, you are.
I'm an antidote. What are you talking about?
No, you're toxic.
I'm an antidote.
Your Sonic Generations playthrough says otherwise.
Man, I was hunting for the major keys, okay?
That's no excuse. What's your excuse gonna be when you're playing Xenoverse 2?
I'm gonna be hunting those niggas that were talking shit.
No, you weren't.
He ain't gonna do
I
shit.
said my motto on your boy Jake. Talk shit, get hit, bitch.
Why are you clapping your hands?
Because he has no other way to emote. He has to get his point across like this.
That's me being Italian. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
That's my Italian blood.
No, that's just your spaghetti hair. your meatball hair, dude. Good. Alright, so yeah, gaming culture is too toxic, but I don't think that's an excuse. So yeah, Atlas shuts down an emulation team that they were trying to get Persona 5 on their thing, and apparently it was working like really well in Atlas. Like, they shut it down, and then they were also trying to get their Patreon shut down because they were like, he has instructions on how to put our game on an emulator on his thing, so it should be taken down.
Yeah.
And-
I'm like, oh, nigga, you ain't gonna copy my game, bitch.
And people were getting mad at Atlas, so they had to put out a statement.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw it before it was made public because I'm part of the RPCS3 Discord, because I check there for the announcements
Really?
to see how things are going with that emulator. And I saw it, and people were like freaking out. But they said that they just removed all notification or all reference to Persona 5. And I think they switched their main show-off game from Persona 5 to Red Dead Redemption, I think.
I gotcha.
So I think you can still play Persona 5 on it, but they're just not going to be focusing on it. They're not going to be showing it off
Yeah.
as like the main draw of how well the emulator's working.
Yeah, because then Atlas is gonna come up out of nowhere and be like, "We're
Yeah, so they're going to be
back."
using Red Dead, but
I wonder.
Take-Two might
I
come
wonder
in
how
or
Atlas
something.
would have reacted if the people just said nothing until it was completely ready and then released it.
Well, then they don't really have. It's too late.
Yeah,
Because it's out there. But
They'll
that's like a
probably
lot
try
of like
anyway.
fan games. That's how fan games work too, where if you don't say anything, you just release it. You can't do anything
Yeah, it's like
about it. 'cause
I
it's
wish
already
more
out
people
there.
would do that though.
I
It's
mean,
like these
some of
people-
it I get, because like with the emulation thing, you kind of need to be putting it out there so other people who are into that stuff, who know how to do emulators,
Mm,
can help make it go further.
yeah.
And
It's
so-
like that makes sense, but it's like at the same time, all you really need is like a team to work on it. You don't
yeah.
you don't need all these people going around telling people, "Oh, we were working on an HD remake of Mario 64," because you aren't.
Yeah.
Some people just can't keep their mouths shut, and then
Yeah, what
Nintendo
you could,
finds
like,
out.
Yeah, like what indie teams could do now, like fan game indie teams, they could say, hey, we're gonna work on. They don't say right out of the gate what it is. So, like, say if a Sonic fan team was gonna remake Sonic 06,
Mm-hmm.
they could say, hey, we're gonna do a Sonic fan game. Who wants to help? We'll give you more details privately behind closed doors, you know.
We need that. We need someone to make like
Yeah,
a
that could
fixed
work.
version of Sonic 06.
Like, that's what they should just do, is like, instead of saying, hey, we're gonna remake and do this, they should say, hey, we're gonna do this broad topic of a game. Be like, hey, we're just gonna do a Sonic fan game. Don't go into details about what it is, and just get the team that way, and then just do it. But then a lot of people would be like, well, some people need motivation and know what you're doing. Then just be like, well, just DM them about it. Say, hey, I would like to do this, but I don't know what this is about.
It's
It makes
super
it
risky.
slightly easier to get away with it.
Yeah.
It's just be ambiguous. Be like, hey, we're doing a fan game. Or you could be super ambiguous and be like, hey, we're gonna do a fan game of Blonic the Hedge.
The hedge dog.
The Hedge Dog.
Blonic the corn dog.
And be super ambiguous about that, and like just do it like that, I guess. Don't let people know what you're doing.
At the end of the day, people just need to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's this video Wooly from Super Best Friends made
Yeah.
where he's talking about it's great that you're working on it, but shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, I watched that. Like,
If we already know about it, it's too late.
it is. They're just waiting for you to.
And-
I swear, Nintendo always waits until the project is almost done, and then they're like, "All right, no, you're done."
Yeah, that's what happened with that Metroid one.
Yeah, people were talking about that one was way better than the Samus Returns game. They're
Mhm.
so bad.
That's what happens, dude.
It's- yeah. On to the next thing we get. So Bethesda released a survival mode mod for Skyrim that adds a hunger system. It makes it so exposure to cold's a concern. Your stamina affects your magicka and potion effectiveness. Fast travel is limited. But the catch is you gotta buy it from the Creation Club for $15. But Bethesda insists that this is not a paid mod.
Yeah, it's dumb. A lot of people are upset about this because the survival mode or
Mhm.
difficulty for Fallout 4 was free, and
Yeah.
for Skyrim it's not.
Yeah, it's like that's greedy ass Bethesda, man. Freaking,
Mhm.
But it's alright because there's better mods out there that other people made. I came across one called Frostfall that a lot of people like. So if you want a survival mode mod, go ahead and get that one.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Take that, Bethesda. Speaking of Bethesda, Bethesda says that fan input will not stop them from making whatever they want.
So they're not. So what you're saying is that they're not even gonna like consider what the fans want.
Nope. They
No.
claim that seeing Guerrilla Games go from Killzone to Horizon Zero Dawn has motivated them to work on different stuff.
Yeah, so we might not see another Elder Scrolls game for like a while, unless it's from a different developer like Obsidian, who did a Fallout game.
It's alright, I'll live. I'll just
Dang
stop
it!
giving
No,
them money.
I want Elder Scrolls 6. Dang it!
Yo, what if they let Obsidian make Elder Scrolls 6?
If they let them make an Elder Scrolls game, I don't think it'll be a numbered game. It might just be like a
Yeah.
just another game in the series that's kind of like a side stories game, like how Rogue One is a side story movie to Star Wars,
Yeah.
and how Fallout New Vegas is a side story to the Fallout universe that doesn't, because Fallout New Vegas technically could have been a numbered title,
Mhm.
but they didn't treat it as it is. and I don't know what dictates a numbered Fallout game over this spin-off games.
Yeah, it's alright. Bethesda can do what they want. I'll just stop buying their games till I get the game I want. You're gonna see. All right, so more greed. So Keeler, do you remember the name of the dude that died that they named the Orc Slayer DLC after in Shadow War?
I don't remember at the moment.
Oh well, yeah, I guess the money for the DLC was supposed to go to his family, but then people found out that not all of the money was gonna go to his family, and so there was a massive backlash.
Oh, Forthog.
And
Forthog Orc Slayer. That's what it's called.
No, I was talking about the person that died.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I knew the orc's name.
Oh, Michael 4G.
Okay, yeah, Michael 4G. Yeah, the orc is supposed to work like the stranger in Fallout, where like he just randomly appears and kills people. But yeah, after this massive backlash, Warner Brothers decided to make the DLC for free, and then they put up a site where you can just donate money to the family, which they should have did first.
Yeah,
Greedy
that's
asses.
what they should have just done.
It's all about the money, right?
Right?
More greed. WWE 2K18 has loot boxes.
But the developer insists that you don't need to pay for them.
Is it an option though? Like, do you know if it's an option?
They said that there's no way to pay for them, but that might just be a in the moment thing,
Yeah,
and later
exactly.
they might make it paid for.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Because now if you just come out and be like, we have loot boxes, like there's a massive back. Like people are still mad. The fact that they even exist, now they gotta
GTA
freaking.
5 is gonna get, or GTA 5 could get loot boxes.
GTA doesn't need loot boxes. They just have to
It's
keep.
probably gonna happen though.
They just have to keep releasing new expansions, and then people will run out and buy $100 shark cards.
Yep, that's right.
That's all they have to do. They're not worried about loot boxes. But again, like, how does it work? How does loot boxes in 2K18 work again, Keeler?
So I think you get them either in. I think it might be like in the My Career mode.
Mhm.
It might just be exclusive to that, which if it isn't, okay, whatever. But what you'll get in it, I think, are moves and then attire pieces, I think.
Okay.
And then like I think other stuff too, but I think that's basically it.
I got
could be
Kurt
wrong.
Angle out of a loot box.
I got an epic Roman Reigns.
No, it's like you get the Kurt Angle DLC, but you still
Yeah.
have to get it out of a loot box.
Right.
That'd be some shit.
Like fuck you.
Dude, that would be so dumb.
No, they keep doing it.
I don't put them past them. Wouldn't be surprised if they did do something like that, to be honest.
Right.
So the Atari box was announced, and it's gonna be $300.
What?
I don't know that much about this thing. Apparently, it's gonna have Linux on it.
Yeah, it's a complete new next-gen console that's supposed to be funded by Indiegogo.
Okay.
And Atari says that the reason why they're using Indiegogo is half of it is to get money to make the thing, and then the other half is for them to see how many they should produce
Okay.
and see how much of appeal it gets.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be a new next gen console that can play old school Atari games and then some newer games that are coming out as well.
Okay. Yeah, like I heard about it from Review Tech USA, and it sounds like he has like absolutely no faith in the product at all. He's like, this thing is gonna bomb.
Yeah, I mean it might, because Atari hasn't made a system since
Yeah.
the 90s, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well
You know,
it sells.
where the heck is Jake? He hasn't said like Jack.
I'm right here.
Why are you not saying anything?
I just spoke a second ago. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't. What did he say, Mambo? Mambo? No, wait, no, actually, no, he's doing it right. That's exactly what Jake said. God.
Exactly.
My God, dude.
Y'all
Wait.
just can't hear. Y'all are deaf. Y'all
Jake.
need your hearing check.
Jake, you're
No,
not
you're
saying
dumb.
Jack. All right, Jake. What do you think of the Atari box then?
I think it's stupid.
Okay, moving on. All right,
Anyway,
Honeypot had their own direct. They announced 2 new games.
Wait, what?
Yeah. They announced 2 new games, Spiral Knights and Honey Pop 2.
You say Spiral Knights?
Yeah,
Isn't that already a game?
I don't know.
Isn't that
But
on Steam?
they said don't expect Honey Pop 2 for a while because they're trying to focus on Spiral Knights since it's not a not safe for work game.
What?
okay. So what does that mean then?
It's not a porn game like the other games they made.
Oh,
I thought you said it was. I was like,
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
what
not.
I thought
Oh,
too.
yeah, no.
I was like,
Yeah, my bad.
okay, I was confused.
No, Spiral Knights is a safer word game, and
Okay.
they've been focusing on that. And then
swear to God, that game
they
is just
showed
annoying.
off some of the characters for Honey Pop 2. They're adding a few of the. I think they're gonna add all the characters from Honey Cam
Please.
Studio, and then they're
Please
gonna add
bring
some.
back Lola.
Then they're gonna add a. They showed off a completely new character.
So, like, what type of game is it gonna be this time then?
It'll probably be like the same game as the original Honey Pop was, with like some added features.
Oh, so it's like Bejeweled with
Yeah.
kind of visual novel.
hmm
Okay.
We're just.
I had to tell Memba, I'm like, remind me
Bro,
not to stream it
Honey
on
Pop
Twitch when the
2,
game comes
Every
out.
night you're gonna fuck a different bitch. Period.
Well, you can't do that at the start of the game. If it's gonna be anything like Honey Pop, then you're gonna have to do 5 successful dates first.
Yeah.
Let me also rephrase. You're also gonna have to avoid getting HIV and gonorrhea and stuff like that.
That's Honey Cam Studio. Yeah, in
That-
Honey Pop, you don't get STDs.
Maybe you will in Honey Pop too. You don't know.
That would make sense. It'd be like, oh, you can't do anything with girls for a specific amount of time.
Oh, you have gonorrhea.
Oh, but
You
then
can't
again-
have-
But then again, you couldn't get certain STDs. Like if you could get HIV in the game, then like you would probably have to start the whole game over again.
Oh, this is how it's gonna work. Oh, you have gonorrhea. Oh, you can't have sex for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're gonna, unless they have Kyu come back and she's like,
You know what Honey Pop 2 is
because
gonna
it's like
have?
we
I
already
don't
have
care.
fairies. Like there's already a fairy, so she's probably gonna be like, I have the cure for AIDS right here.
You know what Honey Pop 2 is gonna have?
What?
A sex shop.
Oh, like Honey Cam Studio.
No, like you're gonna be able to buy dildos.
You could do that in Honey Cam Studio.
Oh,
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, like, straight up
That-
sex shop.
Like you could get STDs in Honey Cam Studio, or like the
what is
cam
Honey? I
girls
thought
you
Honey
get.
Camp Studio was like.
It
I
was
thought that was like
it
not
was-
a game. I was thinking that was more of a.
it was a game they made after Honey Pop. It's like those tycoon games, except like you run like a cam girl business.
Yeah, I thought it was a developer. I thought like Tiny Camp Studios. I mean, it's not like it was a development company. I was
No.
like, what?
No, the actual developer's name is Honey Pot, but yeah, Honey Cam Studio.
Honey Pot.
Yeah, but Honey Cam Studio is the last game they made. And yeah, you could get, or the cam girls could get like STDs in that game.
Damn.
But that was only if you had them escort, if you were like desperate for money. But and then like if they got like anything like HIV or like herpes or whatever, they couldn't
I'm
escort
done.
for the rest of the run.
Katie, I'm so mad right now.
Why?
We have another hurricane about to hit Georgia.
Good job, Jake.
And this one's supposed to hit Georgia hard.
Oh my god. Yep, let's mention that during the podcast.
I gotta go move to Seattle. I'm tired of the East Coast, these 7 million hurricanes.
Don't move here. I'm gonna get a tsunami. Freaking. Anyways, let's see where we. Okay. Neo got announced for PC, the complete edition.
Yep.
Master Race.
Master Race.
Was anyone here interested in Neo?
I played like a few hours of it on PS4, and then kind of just stopped because other stuff came out
Yeah.
that I was more interested in. It's a fun game. I'll probably play it more when it comes out on PC.
Remember?
Remember?
What?
Wake up!
Yo, are you falling asleep?
No, I just wasn't paying attention. My
Oh,
bad.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, Neo's coming out for PC.
I don't give a fuck about it. No, I'm kidding. How much?
I don't know. Probably 60 like it was on PS4.
I
Oh yeah,
think-
it's the complete edition.
I think they said it's gonna be $50.
Okay.
I think with all the stuff, I might be wrong, but I think it was 50.
Some PS4 owners will probably be mad, and some will probably be like, "Well, they had to wait."
That's right.
Cool, now I can think about if I'm actually gonna purchase the game now.
This next news, I was hoping Pinstripe would be here for it, but you know he's off somewhere. But some more news came out regarding Ni no Kuni 2. Studio Ghibli is not. They're not working on the game anymore. The original developers or whatever, they gave it to Level 5 to work on. I don't know that much about them, but
Level 5?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Level 5 did the original game too, but Studio Ghibli was more of like
They had all the creative control, right?
yeah, like Studio Ghibli would be like the overseer on it.
Okay.
But this time around, Level 5 is on their own. I think all Studio Ghibli did was probably like the character designs,
Okay.
and that might have just been it.
And the game's gonna be an action RPG.
Yeah.
Did you play the first Ni no Kuni, member?
If I played the first one,
Yeah.
I played like a little bit.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I don't know what they're gonna do for the second one, but I enjoyed what I played out of the first one, so I'm really excited too. If Pinstripe was here, you know, but he could.
Yeah.
talk about
Actually, someone text him and be like, "How do you feel about Ni no Kuni 2 being an action RPG?" Let me
Well,
do
the
that.
first one was an action RPG, wasn't it?
No,
I think it
I
No.
don't think it was.
The
What?
first one was like, if I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong, but I think it was like, Tales. I think the Tales of games where it's like that, where once you go into battle, it takes you into another world thing.
Pinstripe,
another
how do you
instance.
feel about Ni no Kuni 2 Oh wait, I didn't tap the fucking...
Rip.
Hey Pinstripe, how do you feel about Ni no Kuni 2 being an
I think
action
it's-
RPG?
I think that's how it went. It was like a Tales game. Let me check. I haven't played that game in like forever.
Alright, I sent him the text.
I could be totally
Oh yeah,
wrong,
the
though.
first, I know they announced the first one for PC, so as long as the publisher or whatever does right by me and makes the game 60 frames per second, we're not gonna have a problem.
Mhm. Oh my bad. It's like turn-based, the first one. It's kind of like a pseudo of turn-based and Tales
Okay.
combat. It's kind of like that.
Alright, so that's the end of all the news that isn't console specific, so now we're moving on to PlayStation. Let's move on to PS Plus for October. You're getting Metal Gear Solid 5, the Amnesia Collection, Monster Jam Battlegrounds, Hustle Kings, Hue, and Skyforce Sanctuary. everybody's super hyped, like, oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, I was actually replaying it before a podcast.
You were.
Yeah, it's really cool that they put Metal Gear Solid 5. And it's funny because this was the month that came out, I think 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like a little 2-year anniversary thing. I think it was 2 years. I think it came out 2015.
Hey, do you remember playing any Metal Gear?
No, I've never played any Metal Gear in my life.
Where did Memba go?
Right here.
Oh,
I'm right here.
I'm like, damn, I'm waiting for you guys to hop in. You guys don't say anything. What, do you play Metal Gear, Memba?
I hate Metal Gear, bro.
It didn't come out October 2015. It came out September 2015. My bad.
The only Metal Gear game I played was the first one. I never got an opportunity to play any of the other ones. Like, I really wanted to play 4. Never got to play it, and I'm not really too interested in 5. Actually, wait, no, I kind of am.
It was like, I played it on PC, but then like, you know, after everything that happened during the development process and seeing what the game became later on, and it made me like burn out on the
I'm
game.
interested, and like I'm not interested in 5. Like, but I really want to play 4. I've only played the first Metal Gear.
Jake's
You're gonna
like,
be lost like a lot with if you just play 4.
Jake's like, I want to play 5 as my first Metal Gear. He's gonna have no idea what's going on. That's what you said.
Well, that's if I get the PlayStation Plus. No, I'll probably just get the fucking Metal Gear collection at some point. It's only $20 on Amazon.
Why don't you have it yet?
Because I'm buying computer parts first. It takes priority.
You're not gonna get a PC.
I didn't really care.
Remember, I've already ordered
I
parts.
wanted to play
I don't
first.
finish up the PC.
On Metal Gear Solid
I would have
5.
wasted my money. Don't you talk to me like
Those
that.
are my parts for my PC.
Bitch! Who the fuck? Who?
Who the fuck what?
Whose
I didn't
PC
like
is
the
this
gameplay
for?
that much later
Mine.
on in.
Nigga, get the fuck out.
What?
It does.
Nigga, get the fuck out.
I'm serious.
Yeah, but then later on the missions just become like harder versions of earlier
No, it's
missions.
my PC, ho. I'm
You're
spending.
not making a PC.
This shit's going to cost me $3K.
You're not
What,
making
Jake?
a PC.
Jake ain't getting no PC.
Hey, that's what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
he got his power supply in his case,
My power supply
and
my
in his disk
Get the
drive.
fuck out, man.
and my disk drive.
Get out.
What? It's my new PC. I need a new
No.
one.
No, fuck you, nigga.
Wow,
No
Jake,
thanks.
that's
No
racist.
thanks. I'm fine.
It's just gonna cost me 3 stacks, member. You ain't having this PC.
Well, you're the one that wanted to buy me a 3K PC, so
No.
I appreciate it.
Member, no. You know, you go.
I appreciate.
Go down to one of those scream like Goku, run like Naruto events. You ain't getting my PC, bitch.
Pinstripe didn't reply to the text.
My PC.
Rip.
Oh, hell
He
no.
better not wait till later.
Oh no, McDonald's has bacon cheese fry. Oh,
Anyways, Jake, if we could stop talking about things that are irrelevant.
I talk about irrelevant things every day.
Shut up. All right, we're moving on to PlayStation news. Oh wait, shit. Oh my
What
god.
PlayStation news? I haven't heard any.
I forgot PS Plus fucking.
Oh yeah, give me that shit lineup, boy.
But Metal Gear
Actually,
Solid
it's got
5
Metal
and
Gear Solid
Amnesia
5
were already.
All right,
Let's see,
give me
but
that semi shit lineup.
yeah, the 5.0 update adds 1080p 60 FPS streaming, surround sound support for VR, added parental controls, and now you can separate, you can like categorize your friends lists now.
Okay, that sounds pretty interesting.
So you can put assholes and non-assholes on your friends list now.
That's right. You can separate people by game.
Yep.
Oh, that means freaking.
Is there still a friend limit?
Remember
Oh yeah, it's 1,000.
Oh, it's 1,000. Oh,
Yeah,
I
on,
thought-
on PS4 it's 1,000.
That's cool.
Benda and Keeler are the type of people that are gonna categorize me under some kind of fuckboy category.
You're damn
Well,
right.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's
that-
right.
Well, they'd probably rather not waste time doing that. They'll let you get lost in all the other things.
Actually, if you can't see where I categorize you, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that 1080 60 streaming though. That's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be nice.
1080p 60 FPS streaming. That sounds crisp. I like that.
Hopefully, it doesn't impact the performance of the game.
Right?
Probably does.
Doing it straight
Yeah.
off the PS4, that would be such trash. Let's see. Sony says they're not interested in making another handheld because people kept asking them, because of how the Switch is doing.
Yeah, they basically said during, I think, Tokyo Game Show that the Switch is doing its thing and that's cool, but we're gonna just focus on the consoles.
Yeah, they don't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
That the
Okay.
Vita bomb, the
Because
Vita.
the Vita flopped like fucking. I think flopped fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Jake?
Once we get to the miscellaneous stuff, I've got some very exciting.
We already talked about that. What
Rip
freaking
off.
This is different. This just came out a couple hours ago.
but yeah, like Sony, they probably can't even afford to take that risk right now. I think PlayStation's their only division that's actually making the money.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's understandable. They'd rather not. Andrew House left Sony. That dude that's been there for 27 years.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
He's been there since the PlayStation 1.
He says he wants to pursue new challenges after digging Sony out of the hole multiple times. He's just like, I'm done now.
He's going to Microsoft.
That would be funny.
That'd be
they,
funny.
they need him right now.
He goes to Nintendo. Okay.
It's
Hey,
like, he's
welcome.
like, all right, Reggie, you're not doing things right over here. I'm gonna fix everything. And I wonder what the heck he's gonna go do with himself.
Be cool if he started like his own company that made video games.
Oh yeah,
That'd be cool.
Hopefully, people don't just always remember him as that one Sony guy. But then again, he's been there forever.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people remember him as Tiny Hands
My God.
because like whenever like they were showing up the PS4 first, his hands were tiny compared to the PS4,
Love it.
Dang.
so people always called him Tiny Hands.
Yeah, good luck to that guy. Let's move on to Xbox news.
He's gonna go to the. He's gonna
But I'm-
go, he's gonna go to the Ouya company.
We're gonna move to our only positive piece of Xbox news. Cuphead came out and it's good.
Yep, Cuphead is so good that I played it on PC.
Amazing.
Play it on Xbox.
But I beat the fuck out of my dick relentlessly, so my left leg went completely numb.
What?
Oh, you don't know that meme, never mind.
But no, yeah, I love Cuphead. It's supposed to be like a return to those old like 30s and 40s animations of like Disney and like black and white cartoons,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
Oh, DSP actually beat it.
Yeah, DSP beat it, and people are like, okay, well, if DSP can beat it, you guys have no excuse.
Freaking hip hop gamer. He didn't get caught cheating. He admitted that he was cheating. He used a thing that gives him, I think, infinite lives,
Mm-hmm.
and he had like stuff that would let him
no.
kill the boss in one hit.
Oh no!
Rip.
No!
And his excuse was, well, hard games aren't fun, and I want to have fun, so I'm gonna
no.
cheat.
No.
I mean, whatever helps you.
That's the kind of shit I used to say when I had a fucking action replay. Oh, I want to fuck her. But that wasn't why I had the action replay. The action replay was solely so I could do major fuckery in the game.
I used it for Pokemon because I didn't feel like doing all that EV training and
I
shit.
used it
That
to
takes way
use-
too much time.
I
used to
used it
use-
just to fuck around, honestly.
I used to use Game Shark on the PS2 to give me like infinite ammo and shit just to fuck around.
Kid, you know what the
a lot of
most
stuff.
broken part of action replay was for Pokemon?
What?
The Pokesalve.
Oh yeah.
That shit was so broken.
It
You know,
was.
you can give your freaking Pokemon stats all 9,999.
Yeah,
So
I
they
know,
would
I know, Jake.
They
I used it.
insta-kill everything.
Yeah, but you couldn't use those online because Nintendo could easily detect them.
Nintendo would be like, "Bitch, you need to get banned. You need to
They
get
don't.
banned."
They don't ban you. They just prevent you from using the Pokemon. Like when you played Battle Revolution, if you modified your Pokemon incorrectly, they would, or if you tried to bring a legendary that you didn't catch in the right spot into the game, it would turn into a bad egg, and you couldn't use it.
Yeah.
And then online, if you tried to bring like a Pokemon that wasn't legit online to battle, they would be like, "Hold up, you got a Pokemon that's not legit. You put it away and then come back."
Yeah, that's how they
It's like-
worked.
But yeah, it's
We
like
shouldn't get banned
if that's what
ever.
you're gonna do to play through the game, like what's the point?
Like, Pokestab just busts up Pokemon like completely.
Yeah, it's like with Pokemon, it just takes way too long to train Pokemon. I just want to battle, so I didn't care. I just hacked my Pokemon, made sure that the stats were right, so freaking I could get online. I would even like tell people before I battle, I was like, "Hey, yeah, my Pokemon, their stats and moves are hacked, but you know they're legit because if they weren't, I couldn't get online anyway." And they'll be like, "Yeah, that's cool. It takes too long to train." Because I was trying to experiment with like different teams and stuff, and if I
Yeah.
tried to do that legit, it would just take way too much time.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, like I said, that's the only positive piece of Xbox news. So on a Halo Wars 2, people that got the season pass got screwed out of the new DLC. It was like worth $20 and it adds a bunch of new content. And even if you had the Ultimate Edition, you still don't get access to this content.
And why not?
Because Microsoft's greedy. I think the season pass content says it only covers like the first 6 months of the game or something.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what the hell's the season pass for?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of season pass if I don't get everything?
Right.
Like that's
game
what we originally
Bro.
bought it for.
Come on, Katie, we're about to get a second season pass for Xenoverse 2. It'll be alright.
No, it won't. Because if that's the case,
Games
I'm
are
not paying for it.
games are always going to be incomplete, unfortunately.
Not every game.
95% of the game.
It's mainly just AAA games, but that's not a big deal to me because I think
95%
most of
of
them
the
suck
game.
nowadays anyway compared to what I'm usually playing.
95% of the games are incomplete.
I don't think 95% is the accurate number. Like it's usually just AAA games.
Okay, 90%.
But how many total games
Jake,
there
shut
are?
up.
I'm pretty sure that's a smaller percentage, actually, like much smaller. Because those games are usually like the huge budget games.
Yeah.
They're like, we need a return on investment, so we're just gonna milk you dry. We know you'll buy it. But yeah, it doesn't stop there. Forza 7, they announced, has loot boxes. Before in previous games, you could change the weather and that would add on to the difficulty, so you could get more experience. But that they even put that in the loot boxes. You could still change the weather yourself, but it doesn't increase the difficulty or give you more EXP.
No,
And
it
that
does not.
the weather change for the EXP increase is only a one-time use each time you get it out of the box. And after they announced the loot boxes, they changed the contents of the season pass season pass holders were supposed to get double EXP permanently, but then they changed it to 5 times use, and people weren't happy about that, and they review bombed the season pass. And they were like, they also said they were gonna announce tokens that you could use to pay for loot boxes later. They were like, oh yeah, once everything gets comfy, we're gonna add this in the game and you can pay for it.
We haven't gotten Nintendo news shit. It feels like we had. It was just,
There's not even that much Nintendo related stuff to talk about.
or is it more bullshit?
Yeah, if you haven't been paying attention to what's going on, you probably know or you probably, even though you should know what the heck we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Nintendo news, because there's only like a couple things to talk about. But yeah, so Forza, the launch is probably not going to be what they expect. Oh yeah, and I think like last minute the developers were like, oh, we see the feedback about the season pass, and they claim they fixed it, but I think if you already have the season pass, you still only have the 5 times use for double EXP. And anybody that buys it now gets permanent double EXP. Yeah, freaking Microsoft, man.
Oh, by the way, for that Forza, for when Forza 7 dropped, I think it was yesterday or whatever. That update was like 60 gigs. That day
What?
1 update, yeah,
Rip.
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's disgusting. A day
It's like
one
a s-
pass is 60 gigs.
It was freaking
For which game again?
Forza
Forza
7.
Ugh. No, thank you.
This is where we're going now. We're about to be having games that are like 150 gigs. Yeah, how big do you think Red Dead 2 is gonna be?
It's probably like 70.
70, 80 gigs, and then we're gonna have
Like-
huge patches.
Yeah.
This is why I never uninstalled GTA.
Oh boy.
exactly.
I'll probably never uninstall Doom either, because the game's
Yeah.
just too big.
Yeah. Things are getting way too big.
Alright, finally we'll move on to the only news that Jake cares about, freaking Nintendo news.
Jake doesn't play video games, so I don't know why he's excited.
You're right. So Doom will be 30 frames per second on the Switch, and a lot of people are worried because they feel like it's not Doom if it's not 60 frames per second. I wouldn't know because I don't play enough Doom, but
Yeah, same.
I've
So
never
I
played
wouldn't even know.
Never played
Hey.
it my entire life.
I mean, I've played a lot of Doom.
mhm,
The Switch gameplay we saw
mhm.
looked fine to me, but I mean, could be different depending on how of actually playing it. But it looked fine to me.
For me, if I can play it on the go, I don't care that much. It's like, for me, it's like the Switch gives me a reason, like a more positive reason to own like a console. Like with the PS4, it's like, okay, Persona's on it, and more people play fighting games on it. That's the only reason I have it. Freaking Xbox, I don't even care about Xbox. Freaking, I'll probably get a One X just so I can play Jet Set Radio Future on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll probably check out the Xbox Live Arcade later and get some of the old stuff. But freaking, yeah, it's mainly for me just been like PC.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even on the go, it'd be more convenient to have my Switch than my laptop, because my laptop is like pretty big. It's actually meant to be a desktop replacement.
Damn.
So I can't really keep lugging that around and playing games on the go on it. Well, I could, but it would be uncomfortable. So
Mm.
yeah, the Switch is very nice. So like, if I can get the right third-party support, I'll probably get the games anyway, even if they're like 30.
Mm-hmm.
I know Skyrim is gonna be 60 on there. I thought that was crazy, but then again, it's a game from 2011.
Yeah. I feel like the news is crazy, but then when you realize it's from 2011, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, right.
But yeah, now onto the Nintendo news that's actually important. All you loyal Nintendo fans that join the creators program, you can no longer live stream on your channel.
Yeah, that's
Let
fucked
everybody clap.
Yeah.
clap for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Clap for the
Let's
creators
freaking
program.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Oh my god, dude, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Nintendo is just they don't fucking get it.
No, they
It's like
don't lie.
the people making the games do wonders, but the people running the business department, they need to be fired.
Mm-hmm.
They need to just be thrown the fuck out of there. How are you're gonna reward those loyal fans that gave their whole channel to you by banning them from live streaming?
Yep.
Fucked up. That really is.
I like how Jake was so excited for Nintendo news and he still hasn't said
Same.
anything.
I'm so fucking done with them.
God. Is that all you have to say, Jake? Freaking. Oh, my bad.
I'm tired of that bullshit.
Jake barely said anything this podcast. Jake don't be having nothing to say.
What do you want me to say? I don't play games.
I like how now you admit that you don't
Oh
play
my God.
games.
What do you want me to say?
Get
I
this,
don't play games.
get this fraud the
I
fuck
don't
out.
play enough games, nigga.
Get this fraud the fuck out of here, dude. This is just as bad as Pinstripe never being here.
No, Pinstripe
It is.
really have put the effort into this channel. This nigga Pinstripe hasn't done shit yet.
What effort? You come here and you don't say shit. I
Uh,
made that Sonic Generations video.
WGG's your boy Jake's Sonic best moments. You know I edited.
No, I made that video. Get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
God. You throw your video into Premiere and render it. That's all you do.
No, I use Prelude,
Nope.
After Effects.
No.
I use that real talk shit. That shit, Katie, you don't know nothing about it.
Even though I made that video, okay. My God. Live footage of Jake being dumb. Yeah, freaking God, Jake, yeah, you never have nothing to talk about. Freaking, just be like,
I don't
Oh.
play no games.
Jake, you need to figure out some other way to contribute, cause you being here and not saying shit, man, that's not doing nothing.
Fine, I'll make a bunch of ignorant ass noises.
No.
No, don't do that.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Make content.
Sonic
Play
Forces.
games.
Actually, you know what? Put your channel on the creators program so you can't stream anymore.
Oh no, no.
But
No,
Membo would do it.
Oh, you know what I
Do
can
it.
do, Katie?
What?
You want me to start recording Crash Bandicoot on the channel and make a rage task, a rage moment, or a bunch of rage moments?
If you
Oh
want.
no.
I'll probably lose my fucking mind because of that game.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, I got something to say that you'll freak out about.
you
As a
talking about-
miscellaneous gaming news thing.
Well, hurry
It's related to your stream deck, Katie.
up. Hurry it up.
1.4 came out today, version 1.4, which it gives two very higher than requested things. First of all, it gives dedicated profiles for each game and software use, so you can switch your profile with a tap of key, and you now have nested folders, and you can add as many nested folders as you like. You can add folders and folders. So
I couldn't do
So
that
they-
before. I never noticed. I never had to put a folder in a folder.
yeah, and apparently now you can also. It says 15 folders aren't enough. You can now add folders in folders as many as you like.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know if that
fine.
means you can add unlimited amounts of folders or just unlimited amounts of nested folders. But yeah, apparently a ton of people have been wanting that shit.
Alright. I didn't think I would ever need to have folders in folders, but
And I guess, well,
That's
what
cool.
about the profiles thing? That seems like a thing you would really enjoy.
like
Because
I was fine with just opening separate profiles through the software. But
Oh,
if I
okay.
can do it with just a button, that's fine.
Yeah, well, apparently you can create the dedicated profiles and you can export and import these profiles and share it with other people.
Okay, oh, that's cool. But is that it?
I can get the full notes log, but those were the two like big things. With,
Oh,
like,
no, it's fine. That was literally
Oh,
like
and I found out that Aver Media's new 4K card, Katie,
What?
it's shit
why
because
you said it's only
does
4K pass through, right?
You can't record the 4K. You can only record 1080p HD, and the output is 4K.
That's stupid.
What's
What's even the
gotta
point?
wait again with that 4K capture card that's not out yet, but
But yeah, like that's literally that's all the topics we have. The podcast is an hour, like exactly an hour.
yeah, we've been going 3-hour podcast.
Yeah,
Hey, Katie, here's an accomplishment.
I
I
think
stayed awake this whole podcast.
it doesn't matter if you barely say shit. That's probably why
What
it was
the
an hour.
Someone put Doom on their Stream Deck. They're playing Doom on the Stream Deck.
No, they're not. Shut up.
Let me retweet this shit to you.
Oh no.
Keeler,
okay.
confirm it for me, please.
Okay.
What?
You wanna know something?
What?
Game. You know a game is dead when it's $40 and it just came out like 2 months ago. You know what game?
What?
Lawbreakers.
Oh my
$40
God, dude.
on PS4.
Oh yeah, it was free to play last week. Jeez.
What the heck?
Wait, this dude. Oh, this is what you meant, Jake. I thought you meant like he was playing Doom like on one of the buttons.
No.
But yeah, no, that makes sense because you can map like any key to a thing on the Stream Deck.
What the heck?
So yeah,
That's
you
cool.
could use it to play games if you really wanted to.
That's really cool.
Oh, you thought someone was playing Doom on just one of those little keys?
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh
thought
my-
too when you said it. I thought it was like one of the individual keys, not like spread across them.
Fuck that. I wouldn't want to play a game like on one individual key. Are you
Why
crazy?
not? No, why not?
That just sounds like it's gonna be hard to play that game. That key is too small.
Oh my God. But yeah. Anyways, that's everything. Unless someone wants to mention something else that we might have missed. No.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. But yeah, the podcast would have been longer, Jake, if people like talked more. But like you barely said anything.
There's nothing I can talk about because I don't play enough games.
But whose fault is that though?
It's my fault.
I like how you want to be responsible. It's probably only because you're being recorded.
Responsible adult.
You're not an adult.
You know what, guys? I turned 20 in 26 days and 25 minutes. No, 25 days and 25 minutes.
Good job.
I will be 20.
That's cool. I'll be 20 in like 6 days.
Good job.
Wait, you're
Jake.
only 19, Keeler?
Yeah.
I thought you were like 21.
Nope.
21?
It's because I act more mature for my age.
Yeah, the podcast.
Hey, you got that beard.
The
And I have
podcast
the beard.
would have been
Yo,
longer
Big C's
if.
probably like only 20. He looks like he's 28.
Yeah, I think he did say he's only like 20.
Yo, Big C looks like the ginger Santa Claus.
Oh my God, dude. When I see him, I think of like Braun Strowman, but with like orange hair.
No, I think of him as the ginger Santa Claus. Nigga.
Man.
Yo, I'm gonna be like the Big Z during the Christmas time. Hey, Big Z, give me a bicycle for Christmas.
He's not gonna get you a bike. You keep
You know.
pissing him off.
I want a
JD,
bicycle
yeah.
for Christmas.
Since I'm not doing basically nothing because Destiny 2 content's non-existent at the moment,
That surprises me so much.
it does me too. But I'm probably gonna do a let's play of my career mode of WWE 2K18.
Okay, that's fine. Just make sure to turn the music off.
Yeah. Like for the entrance music too, or just the music on like the main menu?
You could probably keep the entrance music on, but you probably want to like turn it down enough so you can like overpower it with your voice, so we don't get a copyright claim.
Yeah, I know.
Because you already know the moment they hear John Cena's theme song, that's a copyright.
John Cena!
The bot's like, it's John Cena.
Oh, hell no, copyright strike.
Get that shit out of here.
Yo, real talk alert. Don't get copyright strikes. That's bad.
No shit.
Real talk alert. To talk more about topics.
Real talk alert. Shut the fuck up, Katie.
Get out of here, Jake.
Real talk alert. Jake's a fucking moron.
He is.
Real
doesn't
talk
play
alert. If you have to
games.
use real talk alert to get people to notice you, you should kill yourself.
We're gonna have to get you to do something else, Jake.
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what?
Be useful.
For our first giveaway, we'll just have Jake give away the game.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
No.
Too bad.
Too late. Majority.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. I'm in debt.
No, you're not. Shut
Majority
up.
wins.
You're doing the first giveaway.
You're rich and white. You live in a
Fine,
nice.
I'll give away a $5 certificate.
No, you have to give away a video game.
You live in a nice gated community in Georgia.
What will I give away?
Your mom drives an X6.
I thought you were gonna say your mom when you said what should I give away?
I'll give away Unit 13 for PS Vita. Use
For what?
lately.
Wait, for what? You're gonna give away what?
No, you gotta give away something cool.
A lightly used copy of Unit 13 for PS Vita.
What the hell is Unit 13?
Hey, that's a good game. It's from the people who made SOCOM.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, okay, that's fine. But what was I about to say? Freaking
I don't know the final.
No, actually, our first giveaway. Actually, I don't even. Did I talk to you about this, member? I don't even remember. Even though I'm pretty sure we talked about it this morning. But we either want to give away Cuphead or PUBG.
Oh yeah. Alright, Jake, you gotta choose between Cuphead or PUBG. You're giving away.
Hey, at least they're not $60.
They're actually $65.
They're actually $80.
They're actually $200.
Katie,
What?
I'll be the one to give away Cuphead, alright? But on one condition. And
What?
this is my only condition.
You gotta give away both versions of the game.
No.
Yes.
My one condition is that Katie has to give away the Call of Duty World War II Ultimate Edition. No, he has to give away the World War II PS4.
No.
What?
What?
You're literally giving away a $20 game. You want someone to flesh out like $400. Fuck out of here. Just give away the $20 game and call it a day.
Okay.
Actually,
Is Cuphead $20?
It is. You gotta give away both versions actually. So give away both
No,
versions.
fuck that.
Do it.
No, because
I'm a cheap ass nigga.
probably Jay can give away Cuphead and then Pinstripe can give away PUBG. No man, he's got.
How much is PUBG?
Yeah,
Like
I don't remember.
40?
You can you can get it on
I think it's 40. Let me check.
You know what Pinstripe needs to give away, Katie?
you can get it on G2A for like $25.
If Pinterest giving away PUBG and it's 40, oh wait, you can get it on G2.
$30 on Steam, so it's probably like less than that, of course.
Katie,
What?
you know what Pinstripe needs to give away?
What?
Persona 5, because we know he's not gonna touch that fucking shit.
He won't do it.
But
Actually, remember, it costs more on G2A.
Actually, no, I'm gonna make Pinstripe get it.
PUBG?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
price charge
it's
on Pinstripe.
$32, and on Steam it's $30.
What? Why? Is it on sale right now?
No, it's just
Why
Are
is
we,
it?
still, are we still recording?
Yeah. Yo, man, we don't have enough stuff, so we need to keep talking. An hour? Come on, Jake. You didn't say
It'll be
shit.
alright.
No, I won't.
You ain't shit.
It'll be alright.
My rendering time be damned. We're still recording.
You ain't shit, Jake. That means I am allowed.
Shut the fuck up, bitch! Don't you talk to me like that, nigga.
Since
Shut
it's
the fuck up, you're
October.
not shit.
Did he
Since
just
it's
use what?
Hmm?
What'd you say, Keeler?
Since it's October and there's only 2 more months,
Mhm.
we should probably start talking about what we think Game of the Year is.
Oh, you don't gotta ask me. You already know what I'm gonna say.
Breath of the Wild.
No, he's gonna say Persona 5.
Yeah.
But I still gotta.
Katie is gonna say Game of the Year is Sonic Boom.
I still gotta play through Nier Automata though, because everybody's
Sonic
talking.
Boom.
That game's better. I at least gotta see what's up.
You gotta beat Nier Automata 3 times.
Okay, that's fine.
You gotta beat it once, and then the second time you play is the same story but with a different character.
Okay.
And then the third time it's completely new stuff.
Well,
But you technically beat the game 3 times.
I'm gonna wait for Jake to look at everything up and be like, I played the whole game.
Watch a whole Let's Play on it. Be like, I played the whole game.
He'll be like, this
guys."
game is trash.
Guys, I played it, I swear.
I swear to God.
Why won't you be my friend?
I wish Pinstripe would play games that aren't MLB.
Can I have Can Pinstripe just give me his PS4?
No, because he wouldn't be able to play MLB anymore.
So?
Dude, you're asking this guy to give up MLB.
Yeah?
Oh, dude, that's
You're
equivalent. That's an equivalent of like crack to him.
yeah.
Even though he should be playing, you know, Persona 5.
You know.
Oh, you're right. Memba said, give him your copy of Persona 5.
But yeah, I think Game of the Year is either Persona 5, Breath of the Wild,
I honestly think.
Nier. That's pretty much it.
I honestly think
Some
that,
game that launched broken.
I honestly think that Horizon Zero Dawn is Game of the Year. Free.
That
What?
come out this year?
Didn't it come out like early this year?
Yeah.
Actually, no, that sounds like some crap Pinstripe would say. That game is, that game. I think that game is overrated.
I wanted to roll with it. Dang it.
That game doesn't. It looks okay.
It's eh.
Like,
Oh, I know.
straight.
Re-release Uncharted 3 in 4K. Yeah, Game of the Year. Let's go.
No, they call it Uncharted 3 4K.
Super. No, release Super Uncharted.
Want to play Uncharted? Want to play Uncharted 3 4?
Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna look at all the games that came out in 2017.
I'm surprised we didn't get Last of Us 2 this year.
Right.
I don't know. If Last of Us 2 came out
Already
this
know, if
year,
that dropped, everybody would have been like, "It's Game of the
Game of
Year."
the Year. Game of the fucking Last of Us 1 was the greatest thing that's ever happened to gaming.
Yeah, people.
Okay, so
Fuck, I'm gonna beat my dick to it.
Oh my
Alright,
God,
so
Seriously, that's what it
notable.
was.
Well, yeah, you're right. Alright, so notable games that came out this year. Gravity Rush 2.
that
Resident
came
Evil
out
7.
this year.
Yeah. Tales
I
of
still don't
Berseria. Yakuza 0.
Berseria was fire. I can't even.
Let's see, February had oh no, that was never mind. Neo,
I like
For
Neo a lot.
Honor.
Do
Oh,
people
shit.
still
Halo Wars 2.
play For Honor?
Yeah, I think so. Lego Worlds, Horizon Zero Dawn,
I
The
saw
Walking Dead, New Frontier.
I saw some Lego game on TV like a few hours ago that looked pretty cool.
Let's see, Breath of the Wild, Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment. I think that's the one that came out.
That came out this year?
It's either, well, I know.
Oh, that's the Spectre Knight.
Yeah.
Aren't the Game Awards like next month or something?
No, December.
Okay. We
Nier
gotta
Automata,
stream that.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Ew, what
No,
the fuck?
that game is trash.
Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus.
Came out the console.
Wait, why's that be a nominee?
Yo, it's gonna be a nominee, dude. You already
Persona 5. Stardew Valley Collector's Edition. Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if that's finished though, but that came out this year. Let's see here. Prey. NBA Playgrounds. Injustice 2, The Surge. Was Fire Emblem Echoes new, or was that a remake?
Fire Emblem Echoes is a remake of an old Fire Emblem game.
Okay, so then that shouldn't count.
If I recall correctly. But I probably don't.
What the fuck? This says Darksiders War Mastered Edition came out on the Wii U this month. What? Okay. Whatever. Friday the 13th came out. Tekken 7 came out. Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind DLC. Final Fantasy XIV's new DLC came out. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Alright.
Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 started.
Gives a fuck.
Call of Duty 4 Remastered had a standalone release. Some people care, but not really. Fortnite's paid early access came out. Hey Pikmin. I didn't really hear anything about that, but that came out. Lawbreakers, Tacoma, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, Night Trap 25th Anniversary came out. Agents of Mayhem, Sonic Mania, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, Absolver.
Can't wait to beat my dick to Sonic Mania.
Mario plus Rabbids, Kingdom Battle,
Game of the year, right there, Mario plus Rabbids.
Yakuza Kiwami.
Shut your
So
dumb
2 Yakuza games this year. Knack 2, Destiny 2, Divinity Original Sin 2, which is a really good game. Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Metroid Samus Returns.
I know Pinstripe was excited for Divinity, but then he probably didn't even play it.
Damn, feels bad. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
No.
Xenoverse 2 on the Switch, which is gonna get Game of the Year. Batman Season 2 started.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Gundam Versus came out.
I need to get that.
Shadow War comes out soon. Evil Within 2 comes out soon. South Park The Fractured Butthole comes out soon. Wolfenstein 2 comes out soon. Super Mario Odyssey comes out soon. Bubsy
came out.
Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back comes out soon.
Keeler can't wait
Next
to get
month.
Bubsy.
Next month is World War II. Super
Mario
Lucky's
Kart 8
Tale.
Deluxe.
I'm not looking forward to World War II at all.
Need for Speed.
It's gonna be the
Pokken
same
Tournament
crap it is
DX.
every year. It's like I'm gonna like playing it, but I already know it's gonna be the same thing. I played like every year.
Yeah. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Switch Skyrim. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Well, for Nintendo fans it will, because they've never Nintendo fanboys never played Skyrim till now.
Skyrim came out in
Wait a
2017.
Wait a minute. So, do you think Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey will be nominated for Game of the Year?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
guaranteed.
Yes,
Guaranteed.
because it's fucking Nintendo.
I feel like Mario will beat it because
No, there's no way.
no, I think just because Mario, it doesn't look like it's gonna have anything that was as annoying as the stuff in Breath of the Wild. Yo, Mario Odyssey, like, I wasn't really looking out for that game at first, but now I'm so excited for its release. Like, I've never been this excited for a Mario game.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not Persona 5, so.
You're right.
It's not Zelda. I love Zelda. Love that
Kidding,
game.
of course. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out December. Dead Rising 4 comes out on PS4.
Members about
Resident Evil 7 gets a gold edition, which will include 2 new DLC.
I'm waiting for you to get a Switch with Zelda on it, just so you can go goof off at school, play Zelda.
You already know.
And that's like the very noticeable games that are coming out this year.
Yeah, and then there's like 5 million other ones that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
About what, man?
What else came out this year? Metroid 2.
Is
on
the new
3DS.
Project Diva come out? That's Game of the Year material.
Cuphead is Game of the Year material.
Right. Jake falling asleep. That's.
But
Scrub it year.
Oh,
material.
there he is. I knew it. He fell asleep. What are you doing, Jake? What's Game of the Year?
Mario Odyssey.
Eat a dick.
Oh, come on.
No,
I think
you know
Mario
it.
Odyssey is a legit contender. Like, I
Yeah,
love Persona
like-
5 from an objective standpoint.
Hey, you know
Like,
what's
That game
funny?
looks like fire. What?
You know what's gonna be funny?
What?
As of February 2018, we'll already know what game of the year 2018.
I better not see Destiny 2 on that shit.
Hey, Destiny 2 is a
Dude,
You know,
Too many
you know
heavyweights
Destiny
came
2,
out.
Destiny 2 is either gonna be either in one of 2 categories:
Best
the
shooter.
action-
No.
best shooter or best RPG.
When is Shenmue 3 coming out?
I bet you.
Destiny 2 better not win Best RPG.
Is Shenmue 3 coming out next year?
I think so. Yeah.
If it wins
Yeah, like
Best
Shenmue
RPG,
3 comes out next year. Red Dead 2 comes out next year.
Red Dead 2 is probably a lock-in for Game of the
Yes,
Yeah,
Year.
sir.
Red
Guess
Dead 2 is
Last of Us.
insta-win for next year.
I'm guessing Last of Us Part 2 comes out next year, but we
Oh
don't know.
god, oh shit. What if they came out like around the same
think-
time?
I think Final Fantasy 15 counts as this year.
Is that really gonna be nominated for Game
I
of the
think
Year?
I think it counts for this year because it missed the ballot for last year. So I think it'll be counted for this year.
Well, Katie, I want to change my opinion about 2017 Game of the Year. I think that Final Fantasy 15 VR fishing is
No.
going to be Game of the Year.
Shut up.
Final Fantasy 15.
If Shenmue 3 and Last of Us Part 2 comes out in around similar times, then Shenmue 3 is definitely gonna get undermined by Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
I want
Definitely.
Last of Us 2 and Red Dead 2 to come out on the same day.
Assassin's Creed
Oh
Origins.
my god, dude! You know how many people are gonna be conflicted?
I want to see people fighting each other outside over which game is better.
Dude,
Punching each other in
who
the
would lose, Naughty Dog or Rockstar?
That's what I want to know.
Oh my god!
One
That would be
dog.
hilarious.
And even if it's not the same day, what if it was like the same like month and it was like a week apart or something? Like who would win? Oh my god, that's crazy.
I just want Naughty and one.
I honestly probably would want Red Dead 2 to win.
Is it true
over
that
Last
Red
of
Dead
Us.
2 is a prequel?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because Dutch is in the trailer.
I'd want Red Dead to win too, because I think The Last of Us is overrated.
I
It is
think
overrated.
I think Last of Us is good, but it's not as
Yeah,
good
it's not
as like
bad.
everyone's saying.
Yeah.
It's good. That shit was hyped up to the fucking sky when like it was like one of the most anticipated games of like what 2013 or whatever. That
Yeah.
shit was.
And now
fucking-
people say it's,
No,
it's
guys.
the
God,
most critically acclaimed game of all time.
Yeah.
But
I've never played The Last of Us or Red Dead Redemption.
so
God, man, went to play a game. I was like, why is everyone like beating their dick so hard to this game? Like,
Because there was a
it's
little
good.
But there was a little girl infected.
Right.
Everyone beats their dicks to zombies.
It's
Not
not just the
everyone.
fact that it was zombie, and they weren't even zombies. They were like,
I'm
it was
sorry,
the fact. It was.
I'm wrong
It was
about
the.
that.
It was the fact that. It was the fact that like the story is supposed to be like
No,
so impactful.
Well,
no,
then
I'm
I'm
mad
actually
because
wrong about that because that would mean fucking people beat their dicks to zombie you. So
it's just called Zombie now. It's not exclusive anymore.
I forgot that game existed.
But yeah, I think Last of Us is overrated. It's still a solid game, but
It's a solid game, but it's
greatest
overrated
game of all
as
time.
fuck.
Fuck no.
No. There's a lot of greatest games
Yeah,
of all
man.
time.
You know what? Freaking, I'm mad because that game is the reason why freaking God of War ain't even looking like God of War no more.
Who Last
Yeah.
of Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like honestly, like when it comes to 2017 Game of the Year, I only really think 2 games are gonna win it, and if they don't, I feel like it's a travesty. Persona 5 or Nier Automata. It's one of those 2.
You already know they're not even gonna
Dude,
be nominated.
No, it's gonna be Zelda or it's gonna be Mario
Yeah.
that wins.
Or they'll be nominated. I feel like they'll both be nominated, but then they'll
And
lose.
Zelda's really good too.
They'll
but
lose to some dude bro game.
yeah.
we're gonna have. They're gonna have freaking Call of Duty World War II win.
Nobody's excited for that game though.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, they're probably gonna have Horizon Zero Dawn win.
That would
Dude,
be,
if-
that would be trash.
Yeah, if Horizon Zero Dawn wins Best RPG.
For game of the year.
Oh my god.
No, I know what
Over
needs to be
Persona?
Game of the Year, guys. It needs to be No Man's Sky.
Dude,
Did it even
remember,
come out this year?
remember, people think Horizon Zero Dawn is the new standard now.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
What they think Horizon?
People think Horizon Zero Dawn is like the next step towards best game of all time or whatever.
No,
Trash?
the next step towards gaming is No Man's Sky.
That was Destiny without effort.
It was, Katie, it was Destiny, but with shapes. And being 2D.
Moment of silence for that shitty ass game.
Which game?
It got
No
fixed this
Man's
year though.
Sky. It got what?
It got fixed this year.
But you
Like
already,
they added the story mode and everything this year.
but you already know people are like, it's too late.
Yeah.
I moved on.
Dude, they're still fixing Final Fantasy 15. They just released a patch like a few days ago that adds more story sequences to Final Fantasy 15.
Oh.
And I'm like, rip.
Remember,
Hmm.
did Pinstripe just text that group text?
I don't know. Oh yeah, he did.
What do you say?
Let me read it.
The first one was basically an action
Bitch, if you don't shut up.
Oh.
What member?
That's what I was saying. I thought the first one was an action RPG.
Don't you ever speak to me.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I will go get this.
I don't
Shut up,
remember it
bitch.
being an action RPG. Oh yeah, I forgot. Apparently they got rid of familiars.
What?
Oh, they did?
That's yeah. I forgot
Okay,
to
so what
mention
do you
that
do
part. I
So,
think there's like
What do
some
you-
new things.
What do you do now?
I don't know.
what? Who is Berdati and what does he do?
But yeah. You know, Cooney freaking. But did he mention any? Did he say anything about Persona?
Is this after hours or are we actually
No,
recording? the
I'm still
podcast?
recording.
This is it's way past your bedtime, so you should go to bed.
Remember,
Huh?
did he say anything about giving you Persona 5?
Nope.
He's
He
probably
just
like,
ignored it. He just ignored it like the little You know what that is?
Rip.
I definitely deserve Persona 5. That's alright. I expect it at Christmas.
You could have got it on my account while it was on sale.
I could have. Or I could just get someone to buy it for me.
Like Jake.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Jake isn't complaining again.
He's like, yeah, it's fine.
Did he fall asleep?
Whatever. He just falls asleep like that.
Alright, so Ghost Recon Wildlands Game of the Year.
Ew.
Game was okay.
Yeah, best RPG, it's gotta be Persona 5 or Nier Automata, or it's not right.
Yeah, it has to be one of those two. Because if it's Horizon, I'm just gonna cry. Just
And
cry.
Game of the Year, like there's so many heavy hitters out. It's like as long as a game that I don't think belongs in that tier doesn't win, I'll be fine with whatever wins it.
Yeah.
Fighting game of the year is gonna be Pokken DX.
It probably will be.
Fighting game but in year this year's gonna be another
People will be like, Marvel Infinite should have won.
fighting game of the year this year is gonna be a joke.
Watch it be Tekken 7 or Injustice 2, and then the Marvel fans are gonna freak out.
Didn't
Actually, you know what? Tekken 7 should get fighting game.
wasn't last year's a joke? Freaking BlazBlue didn't even get nominated and Street Fighter 5 won.
That was disgusting.
That was.
Rest in peace.
Love it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did we talk about Monster Hunter gameplay being revealed for Marvel Infinite last week?
I don't believe so.
Remember?
Hmm.
Did we talk about Monster Hunter gameplay being shown for Marvel Infinite last week?
I don't believe we did.
Alright, well you
I
played
didn't-
Marvel
I didn't look-
Infinite, so go ahead.
I don't really. Well, as far as I know, yeah, they showed some Monster Hunter gameplay. I thought I thought Sigma was gonna be the first character they showed off, but apparently Monster Hunter is gonna be the first character for Marvel, first DLC character for Marvel Infinite, which makes no sense because in the trailer
Yeah,
it
they
said
said
that
you
the
were gonna
first
get
DLC
Sigma.
character was going to be Sigma, and that was really, besides Venom, that was the only DLC character I cared about. And oh yeah, and speaking of that,
What
there's
about
gonna be.
Winter Soldier?
I don't give a fuck about Winter
But when you're
Shots
so
fired!
I don't give a fuck about half his roster. His roster is fucking stupid. But yeah, Monster Hunter looks pretty interesting. I heard she's gonna have 5 hyper combos, which is like the most out of any character in the game.
Jesus.
And it looks like she has a lot of moves to work with, so she's probably gonna be a character that you're gonna spend a little bit of time in training mode with. But yeah, back to the Sigma thing though. Like, I don't know what they're doing.
Sigma
I don't know
still
what
shouldn't
order.
be DLC.
He shouldn't be DLC because Ultron is a character from the base roster,
Oh,
and
did you
Sigma
see-
and Ultron are both main villains in the story. Huh?
Did you see someone made a mod for the PC version that makes it so you can play as Ultron, Sigma, and the transformation thing? I was watching Justin Wong play ranked against somebody who was in the final boss for it. It was hilarious.
Jeez, dude, I can't. Well, there's something else I was gonna say. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we really talked about the Ruby gameplay from New York Comic Con for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
from
didn't-
what I've seen, Ruby looks like a pretty solid character.
She's probably just gonna be another Ragnar character. I hope not. But it looks pretty interesting. I watched that cross tag battle gameplay. It didn't. I was worried about. I was a little bit worried because what they were talking about at the Tokyo Game Show or whatever.
About how when you hold the forward button, you auto run.
Yeah, like all they were doing was running in the game, so I didn't even know there was walking to begin with. But so far, like the game, it looks like a pretty solid fighting game. Um, all the characters poop damage. Like I literally saw Ragnar do like press like 2 buttons into a super and he got 6K, and I was just like, okay, but
It's
which
like
is
Marvel.
ridiculous.
Like Marvel.
Yeah,
This is Marvel now,
I saw-
baby.
Oh no! From what I saw,
What?
it looked like you couldn't happy birthday people though.
yeah, it didn't look like you could happy birthday, and when you have assists though, which is fine, but also what I noticed is that your whoever your second character is, it looks like you're gonna be able to use multiple assists at once,
What?
or not at once, but like multiple. You'll be able to each character or whatever each character's gonna have more of a one assist that you can use in a match.
Okay.
So like one assist with Ragnar was Hell's Fang, and I think another one that he had was Dead Spike. So I saw both of those like in one match. Like you're not gonna have to switch between them.
You think you'll be able to have custom assists like in Skullgirls?
That would be cool, and I would really like for them to do that because that was a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
If they do that, Marvel and Capcom and Arcs, Capcom and Arcs just could learn a thing or two from them. Because in Dragon Ball Fighters, I know there's only one assist set to whatever character you have in them. Well, Marvel Infinite, you have like you have like the active switch thing, so you can really pretty much make your own assist if you want. But yeah, that was really cool. I like the custom assist thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I know Jake. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
can't really. I couldn't really tell what the mechanics were. What it looked gonna be some sort of overdrive and in the game. I don't really know exactly what it does. The overdrive in Blaze Blue. So those are the little things I was able to point out. But yeah, Ruby, the game's looking.
Hello.
Hmm?
Remember?
Okay, I thought that was me, so I wasn't talking.
I can't hear
Am I
you. Oh.
lagging out?
Oh yeah. You're
Am I
lagging.
lagging out? I don't know why.
I changed it to East Coast and it made it worse.
Rip.
God dang it. Well, I was able to understand what you were saying though.
Yeah, it looks like a solid game. I need to see more of it. I need to see what other characters are gonna bring, because that's the most important thing when it comes to a crossover fighting game. You have to know. You got to know what characters are coming to the game, so you can make that. So you can build that dream team. That's what Marvel vs. Capcom is all about. But they kind of ruined that with Infinite. Well, not for me because I have my dream team of X and Zero. But I mean, like for everyone else, like they can't really make their dream teams.
I know Jake really enjoys Marvel Infinite. He really likes the roster. He plays as Chris and what was the second character? Chris and Firebrand. There we go.
Yeah, so sort of lame ass characters. Characters that no one cares
Is
about.
he even still awake?
Probably not. He probably fell asleep.
Oh my god. Fool done passed out. Maybe if we yell at him.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but yeah, that's Marvel Infinite gameplay is really fun. Roster sucks and art style sucks. Mobile
But the
game.
online's really good.
Oh my god, dude, the gameplay in the online is fucking fantastic.
It's funny how they
sucks.
get that right, but they came and do a
I know,
proper
right?
presentation.
I know the presentation was horrible. Art style does not fit at all,
Nope.
and the roster is absolute ass. It's funny because in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the game looked amazing, but the online was absolute dog shit. At least in my opinion.
It's a train wreck.
It was disgusting. You could barely play people with 4 bars. It was fucking horrible. I hate it. I wish Arxis would not use delay-based netcode for Dragon Ball Fighters. Hopefully they find a way to work around that. And once the game drops, or once the public, once the open beta comes around in January or whatever, because I really don't like delay-based netcode, especially for Arxis games, because it's rough when the connection gets bad. It's really rough. Like if you have a frame delay of 4 and under, it's fine. But after that, oh my god, it's so bad. In BlazBlue, it's horrible. Guilty Gear, god, dude, it's disgusting. So if they can get like GGPO or something, or like some sort of rollback netcode, that'd be great. Do it like how Street Fighter 5 does it, but not with the shitty ass servers.
You have amazing servers. What are you talking about?
Like I played maybe about I probably played about 50 matches online on Marvel, right? Probably about that. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I played a decent amount of matches, I guess, and literally I've only ran into like a small handful of matches with bad connections. Like that netcode is so good. It's definitely one of the best I've experienced in fighting games. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling.
I know you've also seen a handful of unique teams. All the Dante, Jeddah, Gamora.
Yeah, unique
Captain
teams.
Marvel, Thanos.
Unique.
Fucking Dante.
That's
Jeddah,
all I see when
Ultron everywhere. Dante and Jeddah. Occasionally I run into an X or a Zero. Gamora everywhere. Gamora's obnoxious. I ran into a Ghost Rider. Haven't run into a Frank West yet. Ran into a Nemesis. But it's whatever. The game's fun though. I like the game. Some of the characters are cool. I like Thanos. I'll ride and die with. Because I've been asking for a Marvel game with both X and Zero.
Remember?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's getting a little tougher though because of the lag. Can't
Can
wait.
you hear me?
Huh? You're still lagging.
What's going on?
Lag boys.
Can't wait for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
In Super Arcade Edition.
That's right.
Another $60 on that bullshit.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot we didn't talk about apparently leaks or whatever. The stuff that PC gamers have dug up shows that we're getting a Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition in January.
Really? That's actually so? It's pretty much confirmed then.
That's what I heard. And apparently, I don't know if this is guaranteed, but we're supposed to be those stupid Mad Gear Gang characters that they had profiles for. Apparently, those are gonna be the characters we're getting.
So far, these leaks for Street Fighter.
One gay character.
Oh,
so far, these leaks for Street Fighter 5 have been true. God.
So disappointing.
These leaks for Street Fighter 5 have been true. Those are the characters we're getting for Season 3 or whatever, or for Super Street Fighter 5, whatever you're calling it. That's... Oh my god. I don't care.
Like, the game's getting dropped.
God. I'm probably gonna stop playing it. Like all together.
You're getting tired of that game.
I'm just getting tired of the lack of interesting characters.
Yeah.
Like,
characters are just function.
Kidding me? Kidding me? Like Abigail. I don't care if he's an OG Capcom character. He can eat a dick.
Function.
Look at Abigail.
Function.
Ed I thought was for like 5 minutes. Been a
Function.
dude. If I don't get a nostalgic season 3 roster, that's it. I want Sakura. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still lagging
Yeah,
a tiny bit.
Nice.
Sakura.
I
I
want
want Sakura,
Sakura.
Viper, Oro.
Yeah, Oro. Give me.
Q would be nice.
I literally named 6 characters off the top of my head. I want Sakura, Oro, Viper. Hold on.
I don't understand why Capcom doesn't know how to give us the characters we want.
No idea. Just like whatever, man.
Remember, can't wait for them to put Sigma in Street Fighter 5. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Sakura, Oro, Viper. I can't remember the other 3 I said.
Sigma.
Sigma. I think I said. Did I ask for Q? I think I wanted Sagat. Yeah, Sagat. Who else? I don't know actually. Dang, I don't remember. But I really just want Sakura and Viper and Oro.
Yeah.
And
Nope, we're getting some random NPCs from Final Fight or whatever.
That's right.
And you will like it.
oh, give me Cody. That'd be godlike.
Yeah, well, you want to give us characters from that game series? Where's Cody at?
Give me Cody. Cody's so godlike.
Put X in Street Fighter 5.
No, because they're probably gonna make him fat for no reason.
They probably would. Like in Cross Tech. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Capcom's allergic to money.
Money?
No, because they're making money off of them damn DLC costumes.
They are. Is it enough though? Are they doing the pretend to be broke tactic? We'll never know. All I know is that DLC money better keep going in that prize pot.
That's right.
Ridiculous. Can't believe this shit. Yeah, but that's what's going on with that right now. But I haven't really been playing Street Fighter 5 like that. Especially since Marvel dropped, and also it's because I've been busy. College life.
That's right.
But that's pretty much it. I've been playing a lot. Well, I've been playing a few things. Musashi. Still playing through Zelda because I don't have time to play it when I want.
Musashi.
What else have I been playing? I want to say there's something else I've been playing. Hard Corpse. Oh wait, Tales of Zillia. Oh my god, I need to get back into that. Oh my god. Fuck. Bro. I know exactly where I left. I know exactly where I left off too. So.
You remember where you left off?
Yeah, I know exactly where I am in the game. So.
So many games.
Yeah, so many games, dude.
And you still got a 100% Persona 3.
Yep, still gotta do that.
Still got
I remember
Persona 5.
I remember that we were talking about that yesterday, watching I was talking about the Origami Gamers playthrough of Persona 3, and I didn't realize he was doing a max social link run. And I was like, oh, no wonder he quit. It was dumb though, because he was about to complete it. He only had 2 social links left, and he was 20 days away from the last day.
Oh no.
He even beat the Reaper on his last part. I'm like, you really made it this far just to quit?
That's right.
It's like, damn. It's like, I would have understood if he was like way farther back in the game, but he was so close. Like, why quit now? Just get it over with.
Just no motivation to do it.
Probably. Then again, like, I don't know, if that was me and I was that close, I would have like all the motivation in the world. I'd just be like, let me just get this shit over with. Man, that's how I felt when I was like finally about to complete it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, am I really gonna do this shit? Because in Persona 3, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, that's absolutely everything. I ain't got nothing else.
Nah, I ain't got nothing else.
Jake freaking fell asleep. And he barely said anything.
Right. Barely says anything. Then he falls asleep.
Dumb scrub.
What the fuck?
Alright, but yeah, that's everything. First giveaway soon. It'll either be like Cuphead, PUBG, or both.
Jake's paying for it.
Yeah, because he barely said anything, and Pinstripe never shows up.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.